Hi friends. I guess if I had to give today's video a title, it would probably be Less is More. These are my thoughts today. They're not as long as they've been, but this is just what I've been thinking that I want to share with you. From where do people get their self-esteem? From their job? From their church? From their friends? From their occupation? From their abilities? From their money? No. I believe, though, that that's why people have been lost in this pandemic. Their external identity has been taken away. Ask someone who they are, and they'll almost immediately tell you what they do. What you do is not who you are. Where you go to church is not who you are. It's not your religion. The name that distinguishes you from all other people is not going to save you. Doing more is not going to save you. My experience with doing more is that the more I do, the crazier I get. I keep moving my line until I can't do anymore. I cannot be better by doing more. I can be better by losing more. Losing more of me and gaining more of God. He who will come after me must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. Matthew 16:24. The irony is that the more I realize that, the more I want to do for him. All of self and none of thee, less of self and more of thee, all of thee and none of me. You are valuable because of whose you are, not because of your job or anything about you. You were bought by the blood of Jesus Christ, and it's all about him. I am a human being, not a human doing. A Christian can do without being a real, genuine Christian, but an authentic Christian cannot be one without doing something sacrificially, willingly. The things that Christians do are the things that people are being forced to do now, that anyone can do. They give away drinks, they share food, they give away clothes, they visit, and they encourage strangers. Where has God been during this pandemic? Right in the middle of it. All over the news, all in the papers. People are stepping up to the plate and sharing their stories of self-sacrifice, but not wanting acclaim. To love God and to love each other are the greatest commandments, and people have been moved. From God is where I get my self-esteem. I do not work to be saved. I am saved, therefore I work. Removing people from worshiping in the building has forced people to serve him, worship him from within, to know if they know him. Has he lived in the building or has he lived in my heart? Do I have to go somewhere to find him? If so, who was lost? The peripheries, the optionals, are not bad unless they impede the necessity. Putting seeking God first and his righteousness is what comes first. The quote goes, I was climbing the ladder to success only to realize that my ladder was leaning against the wrong wall. If my new life I have found during the quarantine seems more satisfying or fulfilling, then hang on to that for dear life. Hold on to what's made it better and let go of the distractions. Success is being his. Success is being a child of God. Yesterday, I asked on Facebook, what will you miss most when the quarantine is lifted? I will miss the equality of humanity. I have sensed a need for each other. I will miss the walls that have been torn down and not having to compare myself to someone else to feel worthy. If we are his, that is enough. Less is more if it magnifies God. Love you all. God is great. Life is good. I choose joy. Hope does not disappoint us. Love you.